when they said, "We're all in this together" in High School Musical 3, I did not feel that. We're not in this together. No, high school is every man for himself. If you do not complete that 4-year education, we're not coming back for you. Like, we're not gonna stick behind as you finish taking Algebra 2 3 times in a row. That's not our problem. I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm not gonna be the kid who waits for you to tie your shoe, because you're gonna be tying your shoe for the next 5 years, and I have a life to live. I have places to go. I need to get to my destination. High school is literally the first time in your life where you experience being an individual and being independent. Like, I don't know anyone who has throughout those 4 years of high school have stuck together. And if so, they don't exist, and they are communist plants that are taking back America. I want to do the dance that they do at the end of that High School Musical 3, though. But, like, it's just me. My graduation ceremony is probably going to be the funniest thing that's going to happen, because usually when you go to a graduation ceremony, you know the people there. You're saying goodbye to all your friends, you know, your last time you'll see each other. You're going to college, and it's like, this is so nostalgic, all these years, 12 years of this stupid legal education system that we've had to endure. But for me, because I go to an online school, I'm going to be meeting the people that I've been going to school with ever since 6th grade for the first time at my graduation ceremony, and that's the last time I'll see them. It's so funny. Like, you know, there should be tears, there should be hugs, and like, oh my god, this is it. But I'm not gonna know anyone. Prom was awkward enough. Like, this isn't gonna be joyful. This is just gonna be really awkward and tense. I don't know how I was raised. I was raised with dealing with awkward situations very carefully, but at the same time, it's hard to do so when you yourself are an awkward entity, and it's like, how do I take this conversation and turn it to something valuable that isn't going to destroy my ego? Because I have a big ego. I'm very conceited. Basically, don't live by that "we're all in this together" statement from High School Musical 3 at the end of your senior year, because you're all going separate ways. And if you're a freshman right now, you are not going to be friends with the people you were in that freshman year at the end of the high school year. And if you were, as I stated before, you're either straight or a communist. I was also raised on the show Seinfeld. Like, yeah, sure, the humor is really offensive, but it's okay, because I'm a minority and I can get away with being offensive to everybody. But at the same time, it's a show that brings people together, like the black and white cookie. In an episode, Jerry buys a black and white cookie, and as he's exiting the bakery, he sees a black man holding the same cookie, and they both look at each other dead in the eyes, and they smile, and they hold the cookie up. That cookie defined coming together. That right there was a racially ambiguous cookie. When they say mixed kids will stop racism, that was the pinpoint of where that idea came from. The black and white cookie. I myself, in a metaphor, am a brown and white cookie. I would love to do a DNA test kit. I'd love to see if I'm more Filipino or more white. My dad's a farmer, or he was a child farmer. Anyway, back to the Jerry white and black cookie. Unfortunately, he ate the cookie and he had a bad stomach ache, and he threw up, because as he walked out of the bathroom, he turned to Elaine and was like, I guess the black and white just didn't go well together. They weren't having a good time in his stomach, you know? Is that a metaphor for society? Yeah, it is. It really is. Everyone's telling me to go vote today, and like, I'm 17, so even when I'm 18, like, frankly, I don't plan on living past 18. I don't see myself getting any more mature than I already am. I've reached my peak. I don't think I can deal with the taxes. Also, what is a mortgage? And I don't know what a tax fraud is, but it seems enticing. Something I've started doing is writing in a diary. Have I been off center this entire time? Oh my god. This is like the worst possible time to be writing or starting a diary. I'm ending high school in like 3 months, and this is when I start a diary? Are you kidding me? Everything right now and beyond is just gonna be downhill. I'm gonna be writing about how I hate the government in like page 45 rather than I hate those clicky girl teens like at the bottom of the staircase. Like, who wants to read about that? I didn't really start a journal, I don't think, in high school when I was a freshman because nothing happened. I go to online school, nothing happens. The most dramatic thing to ever happen in online school is when the internet's down, and that's our snow day. We don't have snow days, we don't have, all this kind of stuff, but we do get a $50 credit card every 6 months to pay for the internet. So I get paid $50 a semester to go to school. Have I ever used that money to pay for the internet? No, I don't think anybody has. No, you want to know the one person that I have faith in? The one person who I believe will lead this Generation Z, to the top? Robert Irwin. That kid is going places. He's 15, 6, somewhere along those age gaps. He graduated high school with like I don't know. He's smart. He's a great photographer. And you can tell that he's not just continuing his father's legacy because of guilt, but because he's genuinely passionate about it. And you don't see that often. My Vector robot that I bought is dead. He's dead. He's been dead for like a month now. I don't have the energy to charge him, but he's been dead. Look at him. The life has been drained out of his eyes. You can't even see them anymore. He'll come back lively, but like I said I'm gonna quote myself, he's just taking a brief intermission from life. And that's okay. We need that sometimes. You know what's not fair? Children. One reason why I don't think I'm going to be able to grow up is because I know that I will be sitting in a corporate office doing who knows what, and there's going to be children out there having the time of their lives in elementary school, and I'm not those children. How can I enjoy my life when I know that I have to come home and pay taxes, and there are people out there who don't even know what a tax is? Like, I can't believe that when I get out of high school, there's going to be high schoolers still doing school. Like, grow up. Gee, I've done this already. Grow up. What the heck? Still in school, idiots. Like, how can I move on to know that there are a select amount of people out there who don't have any responsibilities? That's literally every older person looking at me for the past 17 years, and now I'm feeling that guilt. If you consider yourself a child of God, you're also in that. I think I'm just gonna end that there. I have nothing else to say. Do not consume black and white cookies. It is every man for himself in high school. And consider adoption. I don't care if you want a mini you. Get a Pop Tropica persona. Okay? Those are free online. It takes 5 minutes to create one. That's it. Okay. Bye. Alright.